Okay, just moved to my 7300 there. Come back, NRO, and let me listen to you.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Kilo Charlie 9. November Romeo Oscar. November Romeo Oscar.
Yes, sir. You're about 20 over. About 20 over. What's the name there?
Name is Greg. I talked to you a few weeks back with a little FX4 CR radio. Got me a new radio a couple days ago. I just wanted to see what the audio sounded like on it. It's a FTDX-10. Did some initial adjustments for the ALC and processor, so just seeing what things sound like.
Roger, Greg. What's your location, sir?
Indianapolis. I believe you're Southern Indiana, if I'm correct.
Yes, that's a Roger. Okay, Greg, why don't you give me about 15 seconds and tell me about your antenna system, and let me listen to you.
Got a in-fed resonant antenna, 40-20-10 in the backyard. It's sloping up to a telephone pole about 30 feet in the air. Same setup I had last time with the little QRP rig I was talking to you on. And again, trying out a new radio and seeing what kind of audio settings I might need to tweak.
Yes, sir. Let me get my stuff together here. I've got the notes about that FTDX-10. Let me get to them really quick here. That's a beautiful radio, incidentally. Let's see here. Okay, ham radio notes, and let me bring up that radio. First would be to, if you're not familiar, we would want to set that radio on the 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth. Roger.
QSL. I've got it to 300 to 2700 now. Going by a gentleman on YouTube setting, but I can change it. You say try 100 to 2900.
Yes, Roger, 100 to 2900. What happens is if you don't run it, what we want to do is maximize the capability of that transmitter. And if you run it in a lesser mode than 100 to 2900, you start rolling off the top. And the top is where most of the intelligibility is. So we want to keep as much of that as we can, but we want to leave a slice of daylight between your conversation and somebody else's. So 100 to 2900 takes care of that. Roger?
QSL, changes to 100 to 2900, 100 to 2900, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alrighty, so then we want to turn the, want to check and make sure our processor's on and at a 30. On and at a 30, Roger.
QSL, I've got the processor on and currently at 15 right now. You want me to bump it up?
Yes, sir. On that radio up to 30.
Okay, I bumped up the processor to 30, bumped it up to 30. QSL?
Yes, sir. Now move to your ALC with mic gain in hand. And as you say the magic word audio, spoken just as you would speak any other word in a QSO, adjust your mic level until your ALC meter runs 7. Adjust your mic level to 7 as you say the word audio by your mic volume control.
Yeah, I believe mine, I got it on ALC now, it's peaking above 9, so let me adjust that.
Yeah, that one we want to be on 7.
Test 1, 2. Yeah, it's still a little high. Let me go down a little bit. Test 1, 2, 1, 2. It's a little bit lower. Is that any better?
Well, you know, that's why I teach you how to set your level. You don't have to ask me. You know, just you know how to set it. Just go audio, adjust your mic level until your LC meter is running 7. Roger.
QSL, audio, standby. Audio. Audio, audio.
You can stretch that audio out, and if you do it once or twice, you just adjust that mic level. It's just easy audio till you hit 7. Roger.
Audio. Yeah, how copy on the adjustments now?
So that's pretty good. Are you running a Vox?
Negative.
Roger. I thought it sounded like it was spooking. Okay, do you know how to get to your equalizer?
Yeah, I'm still learning the menus, but I did do some tweaking in the equalizers. You got a EQ1, EQ2, and EQ3, I believe.
Yes, sir. So now that we have your processor on, we need to be in the P set of controls. We need to be in the P set of controls since you have your processor on. And if you come out of your processor, you'll negate any equalization that we do on the P set. Roger?
Sure, so I'll tell you what I got here in a second. I'll read them back to you.
I've got a scorecard for you there. We want everything from 140 cycles to let's see, 250 we want flat. Roger. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's start with the mid control. That's the mid-range EQ2, the mid-control set to off or flat. Roger?
Okay, so let me go and find that and set it flat.
Okay, just you got an off on that number 2 control?
Too new of a radio to know yet. I have to look in the menu real quick.
Can you tell where there's a plus and a minus on that control? I'm sorry, I lost you there for a minute. I think I've got you back now, Greg. Roger.
Yeah, I've got a pause and delay. I'm trying to learn the menus and figure out the mid-level EQ2 to off.
Said you did find off on EQ2?
QSL, turned it off.
Great. Okay. And then let's go to EQ1, which is a base control. We want that set on 200 cycles, width of 4, level -6. Again, base control, 200 cycles, width of 4, level -6. And that's EQ1, which is your base control.
QSL, standby. -6.
Yeah, and you have a width control of 4, Roger?
Yeah, I'm looking here. Stand by.
Okay, so right there where you have that -6 for your level control, you have a width control, and that would be on 4. And we want to be sure we're in our P set of controls. And also make sure that your mic setting, your mic EQ is set to on. Mic EQ set to on, Roger?
Yeah, mic EQ is set to on.
Because we could be playing all day and not make a difference if that mic switch for EQ is not on. So good, it's on. Roger, Roger.
Yeah, there's basically 2 groups of setting. If you don't have it on, there's a regular EQ 123 version 123 to get the processor on. So I'm down to the processor version.
Okay, so we're on EQ1, the base control. That's set to 200 cycles, width of 4, level -6. Is that a Roger?
QSL level -6 and bandwidth at 4.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, let's go to EQ number 3, which is your treble control. We want that set to 2.7 kilohertz, width of 4, level +7. Roger?
Say again those, please.
EQ number 3, which is your treble control, we want it set to 2.7 kilohertz, width of 4, level +7. I repeat, the number 3 EQ control, your treble control, 2.7 kilohertz, width of 4, level +7.
Okay, got it.
Alrighty, and so now why don't you give me about 15 seconds and tell me about your antenna system.
Okay, got an in-bed half-wave antenna and got a closer. NRO.
Roger, Roger. Gosh, Greg, you might be fading out there. I had a much better copy on you earlier on. Come back and let me hear you see where that situation is right now.
123, 123, KC9NRO.
Roger, Greg, I think you've about faded out. Maybe it'll come back here in the next minute or so. I'll just hold it for just a second, and we'll try it one more time because I would like to get a good recording. From what I can tell, your EQ is just perfect. We might need to touch up the ALC. Why don't you do that? Touch up your ALC. Go to the ALC with your mic gain in hand, and as you say the word audio, adjust your ALC meter, adjust your mic gain until your ALC meter reads 7. Roger.
Just get on N4HNHU2.
Frequency is in use.
Audio. Okay, we got an average mic gain, audio, a little bit peaking above 7.
Yes, sir. Now, what kind of mic are you using there?
It is the stock microphone that comes with the radio.
Yes, sir. Okay, Greg, what you want to do is pull that to the corner of your lips and talk across it. Actually touch the corner of your lips and talk across it. Roger?
QSL, talking across it now. Talking across it. Any better?
Yes, sir. Now actually touch the corner of your lips as you speak, Roger.
QSL, talking closer to the mic and got it at an angle. Close to the mic, got it at an angle. 7-3.
Yeah, I think that's good. Now tell me the best thing you like about your radio.
Well, I'm used to having a Elecraft radio, and with the Elecraft KX3, I got too many cables. Cables going to this, cables going to that, so kind of migrated to this. I use the radio camping a lot, and it is a lot bigger. Going to have to figure out the counter space for it. QSL?
Yes, sir. And also, that radio has got a AMC. Do you see AMC setting? It should be 65. A lot of them come stock 50, but you want to move that AMC to 65, Roger?
Got the AMC to 65. AMC is at 65.
Roger, Roger. I think you better get the Gorilla Tape and taper down, bud. I think we got her.
Okay, final recording. You think these are good settings? Talking at an angle, talking at an angle, talking straight on, talking straight on, talking at an angle, talking at an angle. QSL?
Yes, sir. I think talking across it, pull it to the corner of your lips and talk across it is always advisable on a hand mic, because you avoid creating plosives that you would if you worked it directly in front of you. Roger?
Say again on the issue you'd have. Say again.
Usually if you work a hand mic directly in front of you, you will wind up with mouth noises and all kinds of stuff. But if you pull it to the corner of your lips, actually touch the corner of your lips as you speak, you minimize all those disturbances. Roger?
QSL, that makes sense.
So I think we got it there, bud. Sounding good this way, Roger.
QSL, I do notice on the ALC it was a lot lower going on the side. I don't know if I need to tweak that up a little bit or not, but I can play with it and see what kind of signal reports I get.
Well, why don't you go ahead and do that? Put it to the corner of your lips and do that audio and set that ALC, set your mic level to the ALC runs 7, Roger?
Audio. Okay, I think that might be the adjustments. Any other suggestions?
I think you got it. That's about the best I can do. I think it sounds great, Roger.
QSL, I'll log on sometime tomorrow afternoon on YouTube and check it out. I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir, Greg. Let me say 73 up that way, sir. And we will have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow. 73, sir. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.